Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Paul Goebel, men's tennis coach at the University of Memphis. And Coach, you've wrapped up the fall season. We'll talk about some of these tournaments specifically, but overall, I know you're really pleased with the fall.
Yeah, it was one of the best fall seasons we've ever had. You know, we played 4 tournaments. We worked a lot on individual parts of each player's game. You know, we didn't have a huge squad this fall, so you know, it gave the coaches a lot of time, and we worked hard on conditioning. You know, we always work hard on conditioning, but I think this fall we even worked, you know, a little bit harder, really focusing on the strength part. You know, really hit the weight room hard, and it showed.
Coach, most recently you wrapped up the USA Futures at Pensacola. Give us a recap of what were your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, that was, you know, it was kind of a reward for the guys to go play. It's kind of a lower level professional tournament, and so it's a good chance to go see how these guys can do, and we had some great results. Connor Glennon was able to get his first ATP point, and so he's now ranked in the world, so it was just a good experience for everyone.
It's got to be neat for a player like him to now see his name on that ranking
That's
list.
Right, it sure is. So it's nice because we have 3 other guys on our team that are on there too, and he's been on there before for doubles, but this is his first singles ranking.
Another one of the matches, the tournament, you had a good success in the All-American in Tulsa, and specifically Joe Salisbury really showed up well there.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we took the whole team, which we haven't done before, and this was, you know, it's a real tough tournament. National teams from all over the country come. It's a 10-day event, so it's a long tournament, and Joe Salisbury won 9 matches, which is, you know, just a phenomenal run. He beat 3 or 4 ranked players, and you know, ended up losing to a guy from Ohio State in a real close match, and that guy went on to the finals. So it was just a great tournament for him.
Probably a big week for you, and a busy week, I know, for you and the staff and volunteers. You hosted regionals. 24 teams came to that one for the fall. And talk about that experience, not just playing, but hosting something that big.
Yeah, you know, we're lucky now that we're moved over to the Racket Club. We have the kind of facility that can host these big tournaments. So we had all the teams from Tennessee, Kentucky, and Indiana, and they all came, and it was a great event, and our team played very well. You know, we had 5 of our guys make the round of 16, 3 of them reached the quarterfinals. So once again, that was just, you know, an excellent event. In doubles, we had a team make the semifinals. So, you know, we were very happy with how things went.
Fall season, as far as you had some success while playing singles and doubles. Are you happy with the mindset of this team coming off the success of last year and dealing with success, getting to the next level this year?
Yeah, it's been, I wasn't sure how we would handle it going into the season, you know, having one of the better years that we've had in our history, but it's almost got them even more motivated, it seems like. And you know, we have a very mature team. We didn't have any freshmen on our squad this past fall, so everybody kind of knows what to expect, and they've taken care of business on the court, in the classroom. It's just been a real joy, and you know, I'm expecting some big things this spring.
You're going to have a little dead time, I imagine, with the holidays, December and early January, although you will get cranked up January 18th. What's the schedule looking like here over the next few weeks? How much can you interact with the guys, and how much do you have to stay away?
The NCAA doesn't let us do a whole lot with them, which is kind of strange, you know, because we only have about a week of practice before we start our season in January. And so the rules now is, you know, we really can't do anything with them. So we've worked, you know, hard, and they're very well conditioned, and you know, hopefully they continue that on the break. You know, they're going to focus on their exams the next couple weeks. But I feel, you know, they know what's at stake. So, you know, tennis being an individual sport, they're used to practicing on their own a lot. So they're going to go home, but they'll come back early January and ready to go.
I guess that's a benefit the last couple of years since you guys have moved over to the Racket Club. Individually, I guess they can go over there and do all the work they want to.
Yeah, that's right. They're allowed to practice on their own. It just can't be coach supervised, and we can't, you know, require them to do anything.
Coach, let's talk about the spring schedule. Just a couple of the early ones. We'll talk about January 18th. You'll start it off at the Racket Club, and you'll face Michigan State out of the Big Ten.
Yeah, it's going to be a very demanding schedule. And what's different, I think, this year than other years is we've had certain parts of our schedule be strong and other parts maybe not as strong. But this year, you know, it's going to be strong from start to finish. And Michigan State, you know, they have had many years of having great tennis teams, and you know, have a very good past tradition. So for us to get them to come and play us here, it's going to be very exciting. We expect a big crowd that night. And it'll be interesting to see, you know, how we do, because they're going to be ranked top 50 in the country, and it's going to be a good start.
Following week, you'll go on the road just, I believe, 6 days later, the 24th and the 25th in Norman, Oklahoma. You'll face the host school, OU, the first day, and then I believe you'll have either Notre Dame or Harvard that second day.
Yeah, it's called a national team indoor event. It's the first year we've ever made it. You have to finish in the top 60 the previous year in order to make it. So we're really excited to be in it. Oklahoma is going to be top 10 in the country. Be a very tough match. And win or lose, we'll play either Notre Dame or Harvard, as you said, and both those teams should be ranked top 30 in the country too. So it's, you know, those first 2 weeks, we're going to know a lot about our squad.
Coming off last year's success, how did you build your schedule for this spring? Or is it a matter where these matches were scheduled maybe a couple of years in advance?
Well, a lot of them were scheduled in advance, but we did make some changes. You know, especially with all the conference realignments that's happening. So we're changing because of that, and then we're also getting a lot, you know, higher ranked teams that are willing to play us now, and so that's really exciting. And we're just trying to play the best possible teams we can. You know, we're going down the rankings, and anybody that will play us, we're trying to play them. So you know, it should be very, you know, very demanding, but I think it's a very exciting schedule, and I know our guys will be ready.
Coach, congratulations on your fall season. I know we're all looking forward to the spring.
Yeah, can't wait. Thank you.
That is Paul Goebel, men's tennis coach at the University of Memphis. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.